All right. So we got a few more folks who just joined us. Welcome, everybody. And here's the assignment. So even though I posted the video, those two videos, one was me talking, but you don't need to hear me talk right now because I'm teaching the class. And one was just a clip of Black Friday's shopping in different countries around the world. I want to get everyone to share their observations. So who wants to begin? Just all I'm asking for is your initial thoughts. And I'll actually stop the share because you can see my background. I have a painting
Yeah.
of the topic. All right. So
I have
welcome,
one question,
everybody.
teacher, before.
Sure, Leonie, yes, what's the question?
Good morning,
Yeah.
teacher.
Good morning, Belkis.
Sorry that I'm working.
Okay, well, I don't want you to get in trouble, so I'll mute you, no problem. What's your question, Leonie?
My question is the Black Friday is the same date of the world at the same time?
Good question. I think we'll get into that. I'll save that question for when we go over a part of the article, because the answer is hidden in there somewhere. Good question, but I'll save that for when we go over the article. Who can give your observations? What are some words to describe what we see in different parts of the world, or even the painting I've chosen for my background here? Who wants to begin?
I would like to begin. Good morning.
Go for it, Rosa. Good morning.
It's so impressed how human being get so interested in material things, putting their lives and others in risk. It is unbelievable. Also, I don't think companies should do that in order to make more money. Another thing is, how come other countries can act the right way, but others act like, I love animals, I love them, and I don't like to talk against to them, but they don't have the same thing as us. We're supposed to have more control than them, you know, but they're acting like accounts. I never been shopping in Black Friday because I wouldn't put my life in risk. That's my observations.
Good point. Now, in that particular video, we should say the really calm videos we saw were in Canada,
Finland.
in Finland. But I mean, it's not case by case basis. It's not to say that people in Finland don't act crazy sometimes, or Canada for that matter. But
or people don't go shopping. It
right.
could be people don't go out shopping, or
Right.
they more calm, and or probably the country, you know, they have their rules and they make them,
Teacher.
you know, respect them. So I don't know if it's a police controlling that, or it's just that they have the behavior to I don't know.
All right. So you gave us a lot to talk about there. So why would people act kind of like, and you said kind of like animals, like human beings are supposed to have self-control, but people just kind of lose control and act a bit crazy. Let me see. Is that Leonie?
Yes, teacher. The student on you have to know. Finland is a continental country, and this country is a high level of wellness.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Which location are you talking about?
I find the Scandinavian country like Finland.
Oh no, but my point was, like, Finland has, you know, episodes of, you know, mass behavior, crowd, just because that particular
high level of wellness.
No. My point was just because that particular moment people look calm in Finland, it doesn't mean people don't lose control in Finland there as well. It just happened to be that one moment where we saw a few people more calm than in others. My point is, we shouldn't judge people by that one, judge an entire country by that one video. So Okay. Let's get some other observations. Jose, what are your thoughts? Okay. Jose came and left. Let's hear from Francisco. What are your observations?
They asked teacher.
Your observations, Francisco. Your thoughts.
Oh, it's this crazy teacher.
Crazy. Why do
Yeah.
people act crazy sometimes?
Oh, to the USA, the Brazil.
Many places, yeah.
Yeah, it's my country. The Black Friday is start maybe 5 years ago. So never I never have the Black Friday. So to the demand, I do that in my country.
Mhm.
But
All right.
the people always is the same price. I don't know.
Okay.
This is the Black Friday, but it's not Black Friday. That
Okay. Thank you, Francisco. I'm just going to call randomly. Rosario, what are your observations? What are your thoughts? Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Why do people get so excited?
Yes, people get so excited, but they need to have control when they come in the stores because it's very catastrophic. Well, how can I say? Catas. I don't know how can I pronounce
Are you
it.
saying catastrophic?
Yes.
I know.
Oh, we're using all kinds of big vocabulary words today. Yeah, it is a catastrophic, like it's a catastrophe. Yes. Yeah.
We can buy something in this way because it's too dangerous, teacher. If you're gonna buy something, I didn't see nothing close this what I see yesterday night, what I'm seeing in your video. I didn't see nothing similar, but in my opinion, this can happen.
All right. Now, before we go into the article, Jose pointed out that Black Friday 5 years ago started to catch on in his country. It's gone to many places. There's also, since Yan, I know you can't join because you're busy, but hang on, Jose. Other countries have like similar traditions that aren't Black Friday, like Singles Day in China. It gets people to buy lots and lots of things at the end of the year. Jose, yes, please share.
Yeah, my observation is in order to say we become all consumer. I think it's kind of a call to say the people to become to buy more and more stuff every day. I think some kind of call. I don't know is the word, but
I think we know what you mean.
yeah, it's kind of like some when you want to call people to do this is a massive call. Is like I say, you become all consumer. We need to buy stuff. You need to join more and more material. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one is
But
This
you
this
can buy
behavior happened in wealth nations, in
Mhm.
industrialized country like Finland, like United States, or like Canada. Um, that's some kind of divide that separate the two worlds. The world when the Black Friday happen in the world where the Black Friday doesn't happen.
Well, this was in both developed and developing countries. We saw
Yeah.
we saw Americans going crazy. We saw people in Israel going crazy. A very rich country, the United Arab Emirates. People have tend to have a lot of money. They're
There are
going
all
crazy.
nation. There are all
And
first
South
nation.
Africa,
Industrial.
Brazil.
Mhm.
So it was across, rich countries and not so rich countries. People were still we saw the similarities of people like, I want that, I have to have that, and I will push people out of the way.
But I think it's a global behavior. Global behavior. You need to be a consumer.
Hmm,
Yeah, that's my point.
interesting. Before we go into the article, does anybody else want to share? Good points, Jose.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, let's go. So where did this holiday come from? Let's get into that article. So I'm going to go back to my Google Classroom page and let's get into the history, the fun stuff. So where did it begin? Well, actually, I'll guess. We know it started, Black Friday started in America. Does anybody know which city was the first city to?
Philadelphia.
Spania.
Leone, good job. Yes, Leone, well done. Philadelphia, well done. So Leone, you read the article, fantastic. Now I'm gonna open it up right here. Okay, so I'm scrolling down, and what I like about this History Channel article is that it has a timeline of some really good photos. Like this is the first Macy's parade in 1924. That's the Thanksgiving parade it's very much a part of American culture, and it combines the family element of Thanksgiving with the shopping element of Christmas. And here it is right here, where we see the very first ever Black Friday. So the first paragraph I'll read, then I'll take, for this one, I'll take a volunteer. I'll read the first one and then a volunteer for the second one.
Okay. Teacher.
Every year, more than 100 million
Every
Americans. Oh, okay. Yeah, go for it. You want to read? Who wants to read?
Every year, more than 100 million Americans hit the stores the Friday after Thanksgiving in the hopes of scoring a great deal on the 4K TV or the latest toy
Latest toy
craze
craze. Mhm.
have through Black Friday. As practical become a holiday of its own, it hasn't always been this way.
Excellent. Okay. Now, who would like to read this next paragraph? Oh, and for some of you are on your phones right now because you're working or you're wherever. I'll make this bigger for everybody else. Okay. Here, so here is this should be big enough for everybody to read if you're on a small screen. All right. All right. So who's next?
Black Friday has associated with 19th
19th
century
century.
financial crisis. In 1969, two scamming wells
1869, yeah.
financiers bought as much gold as they could with the hopes of artificially driving up the price and selling at the astronomical profit. Instead, the gold market collapsed and took the stock market with it, bankrupting millions on Friday, September 24.
Very good. Now, this is what's called in the next paragraph. Before we read the next paragraph, a negative connotation. So I'm going to focus on this word. What's a negative connotation?
When you connect something, Black Friday gives negative connect to the unit when
Well,
business.
In the case
bad
of
thing,
bad thing, right?
idea,
Right,
bad
exactly,
idea.
Leonie. Yes.
Mhm.
So people losing money in the stock market, that would be negative. That's bad. And it was called Black
Yeah.
Friday. So the idea is like, can you imagine like a black cloud over your head? That's the image of something being negative.
Mhm.
But when stores like say Best Buy or Walmart say talk about Black Friday, are they talking about something negative or positive?
No, positive.
Right. Now the word Black Friday would change the connotation. So that's what this paragraph means. So suddenly this idea of Black Friday would be given a positive, like celebration, something to get people excited. Who wants to read this paragraph? We've heard from, let's see. I'm just going to look at the list right here. Abebu, would you like to read?
Yes, teacher.
All right, go for it.
Okay. Black Fridays keep it negative connotation. Throughout the early 20th century, when business owners owned campaign about workers calling in seeking the Friday after Thanksgiving,
Sapping, yep.
sapping productivity and wreaking havoc on
Yep.
the economy.
Yep. Does everybody get this? Why it's a bit funny because after Thanksgiving, people are home with their families, they're enjoying themselves, and all these people who took the day off for Thanksgiving, they probably had a few late nights, drinking a lot, watching football. Do they won't feel like going to work that one day?
No.
So
No,
so people who run businesses, all of a sudden they're getting the phone, I don't feel so good today. I'm just gonna take off. I got a sick day. I'm gonna take a sick. The whole country is calling in sick that next day after Thanksgiving. So it became really hard to run a business of any kind. So and this is still good, Black Friday. Oh my goodness, what are we gonna do? So how do we get people don't want to go to work the Friday after Thanksgiving? It's understandable. So Black Friday would still be negative for businesses, that is. Now it's going to change. How does it go from this day where nobody wants to do anything, everybody's lying around the house, kind of hungover after watching football and drinking and eating a lot of turkey, to then people waking up early in the morning, standing outside the shopping mall, ready to fight for a new TV? How does that happen? So let's see where the culture changes. All right, who wants to take the next paragraph?
Can I?
Go for it, Jose.
Black Friday wouldn't be tried post-Thanksgiving shopping until the late 1950, when Philadelphia police gave the derisive nickname to the float of rowdy tourists that descended on the seat before the Army-Navy football game, snarling traffic and overwhelming retailers. In fact, Black Friday didn't take on its current more positive significance as America's most popular holiday shopping day until 1980s.
So the answer here is Philadelphia. Leonie, you read this already. You guessed, you gave us the right answer. Philadelphia is the first city that started to call the day after Thanksgiving Black Friday. And the reason was college football. Has anyone ever been to an American football game?
Yes.
So these are two rival college football teams the Army and Navy
Mhm.
football teams. Here it is. It's the Army Navy football game. So it's two military schools that are pretty close to each other, one in Pennsylvania, one in upstate New York. And it's a big rivalry. So everybody's going to the city to watch this one game on the Friday after Thanksgiving. And people are shouting at each other. People are drinking too much. And police are saying, oh, I hate working on the Friday after Thanksgiving. It's a horrible day to work. And they're still calling it Black Friday. But with all these people in one place, there becomes an opportunity for what?
Make money.
That's right. That's right.
Market.
So, yeah, let's see how culture changes from how culture is going to change. I'm not going to go through the whole article, but culture will change over several generations. 1924 was the first Macy's parade. This is Franklin Roosevelt, the president who initiated a lot of policies to boost the economy during the Great Depression. He had the idea to move Thanksgiving back 1 week to the third Thursday. It didn't catch on, nobody did it, but he wanted more time for people to buy presents, go shopping, because when people are out shopping, there's more jobs. If everybody's, trying to spend their money at once, that means there's more jobs. This is actually a great time to, all the Amazon warehouses and places like that are all hiring seasonal employees. Also, right around the 1980s and 90s, we have the change in the culture where Black Friday becomes this excitement and people are crazy about deals. And that's essentially where it becomes what it is today. Now, that's where I want to stop with the article because I don't want to spend the whole class reading. But
I have a question, teacher.
yes.
I want to know if on Black Friday the price is really less than before.
That's a great question. There's a practice called price fixing, which is illegal in this country, but it's still, it's impossible to regulate it exactly. So Brazil is known for, Brazil is an example I'm going to give. During Black Friday in Brazil, what a lot of retailers do is the week before Black Friday, they raise the prices.
Mm-hmm.
And then they bring them down to what they were before.
It's the same in my country. Teacher, listen.
Okay.
In my country, you go on the shop, on the magazine, or the business, you buy something, and when you will pay, they say, I will give you 20% discount. And then when they say Black Friday, you see the same price, and you say, it's no discount today. Usually you buy the thing more than before.
That I'm going to give you an example, a real life example of exactly what you're talking about. I used to work in a gift shop at night, and you have a t-shirt on sale at this gift shop. Let's say the t-shirt is $20 and nobody's buying it. The manager would do this. The manager would walk by and then go like this. The manager would say, here we go. The manager would write sale and do that.
Yes.
So then somebody would say, "Oh wow," and that would get people to think they
Yeah.
need to buy the
Yes.
T-shirt.
Yeah. Sometimes teacher and sell you buy. I speak especially on my country. You buy
Mhm.
the thing more than before they say I have a sale. More than
Hmm.
it's not
Well,
interesting.
this
I don't
is
know.
actually.
Just
Oh
I
no.
want to know. And in United States is the same thing. I want to know the.
Well,
I
this is actually illegal, but it's impossible to really catch everybody. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's called price fixing, and it's illegal, but you're not going to catch, regulators are not going to catch everybody. There's always a trick, and it's a free market. That's the system of government that we have. We have free market capitalism. So essentially, there's going to be some creativity, and the idea of business is to get people to want something, a desire to spend their money. It's a culture. But one thing that this particular topic is very interesting is that for most people in this class, a lot of our conversations are about adapting to American culture and how American culture is very, very different. When we look at the phenomenon of Black Friday, it looks like human beings are not all that different in many, many places. People are, with all the cultural differences that we see in our daily life, we might think we're strangers, we have nothing in common. But when we see people taken, like what Rosa and what Jose were talking about, just like lose control of themselves, like they're completely captivated, and they just act like Rosa said, like animals to get this thing that they think they need. It looks like even in rich countries and poor countries alike, people are acting like a little bit crazy. Why do people do this? So the question I want to ask everybody for the breakout room is, why has Black Friday been adopted in many countries around the world? It's not every country, but a lot of places are trying similar things. It's getting people to spend their money at the end of the year. Think about it. With Yan, I know you can't talk right now, but November 11th is called Singles Day, 11/11. So the idea, Singles Day, just the number of ones. If you're Singles Day about 10 years ago got people in November to go shopping, and it would boost the economy in China. And it's considered very similar to America's Black Friday. So when people are spending more money, that looks good for business, that looks good for governments. Think about it. The president can say, look how many jobs we've created, all these things.
Yeah.
So the question I'm going to put for the breakout room is, why has Black Friday gone global? Why has Black Friday gone global? So it's something that has caught on around the world. It went from like something in an American tradition to a world tradition. Why? So that's what I'd like you to discuss in your breakout rooms. Any questions?
No, teacher.
All right, let's get to the breakout rooms. Share your ideas, share your experiences, and we'll do 2 breakout rooms, a smaller group today. Here we go.